Warning: the following video may contain material not suitable for little crybabies and ugly stinky heads. Viewer discretion is advised. What's up, Goblin Nation? It's Jibrian back with another game you should check out. This is going to be a good one, so make sure to stick around and tell them Jibrian sent you next time you're in a McDonald's drive-thru, so they can laugh at you and hurt your feelings, even though you didn't mean any harm, and you guys seem to really enjoy my last Jujutsu Kaisen game video, so I thought I'd make another one, and the cool thing about this one is that it's actually released, so you can actually play it right now. If you're still not convinced, give me a moment because I'm going to go through why I think this may be the best JJK game that's currently playable on Roblox. Before we get into the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm just about to hit 1,000 subscribers, so if you hurry, you can still be one of the lucky few to make it under 1,000. And comment below what number you are. And it's been long enough, let's get into the video. So first thing I gotta say is that this is a bandit beater. Fans of my channel will know I've never covered a bandit beater on my channel, but I've also never really liked one as much as this one, so there's always the first for everything, I guess, and I really won't make this a habit on my channel. So the first thing you're going to want to do is roll your clan. Clans have different, buffs and abilities. I got Kamo, which has like a unique ability that buffs me but makes me lose health over time. There are some better ones, but honestly, I'm too stingy to reroll. And there's also a loose story you progress through by talking to NPCs. They'll kind of lead you the path you're supposed to take. Just give you direction while you bandit beat. And if you're really lucky, they'll actually be wearing clothes when you do it.
Mona Lisa.
So that's cool and everything, but obviously everyone is here for the curses. So here's the list. I'll just, scroll through them real quick so you can get a good look at them. I'm currently have Flame and Blood, so I'll show a little bit of those off. So here I'm using some of the moves for Flame. They're pretty well animated. I think they look pretty good, and they have like really strong effects. Flame might be my favorite. It's up there for sure. And you might be wondering why. You can see on the left I'm level 400, but I'm clearly grinding low level enemies, right? But the thing is that there's actually a mechanic in this game that I haven't seen in any other bandit beaters, which is modules, which are like kind of like an RPGs where you can get an item drop, except you have to take it somewhere to get it like decrypted or revealed to be like what item it is. It's kind of like that. Here you can see me in the process of opening one up. You can actually store up a bunch. I know a lot of players used to do that when I played. The game was active like a bit ago, and then recently they have a new game manager, and that's why it's more active now and actually being updated. But you can see I just rolled a common. I know a lot of players would store like 100 modules and then open them all at once, so you get like that unboxing feeling that a lot of people really enjoy. If you've seen the daggers I'm using, those are actually a legendary one I was lucky enough to get. And you may be wondering like, man, I'm going to get a lot of duplicates. But the cool thing is that not only are there different types of weapons and different rarities, they actually have perks that come random. And I'll show you an example of one, but they can really affect the way you play, and some of them are way better than others. And chasing like a good roll will take forever. Like I'm still looking for a better roll for my daggers. Here you can see me trying out the cursed spear I just got. You can see the perk on the right. It shows the fist symbol, but when you put your cursor over it, it actually describes the perk. This one has heavy hits, which, you do more damage than posture. With posture is, like what you need to do to break their guard, The reason the system is so good is because the way the stat distribution works, you don't really want to put all your points into sword or curse. It's really good to mix it up. That way, when your cooldowns are up, you can swap to the other one. You can see me doing here in the gameplay as I grind. It's also really good in PvP as well, because I know swords are generally, I think, the meta. I don't know if they still are, but at least when I was playing, I would get my ass kicked a lot by people just using swords. This game has some pretty cool locations. There are bosses spread out that you can fight. Generally, you're going to bump into them if you're doing the storyline anyways, but they make for some pretty tough fights, actually. And where would we be without the domains? As you can see, the ultimate bar on the right is at 100%. And I use the domain expansion on the boss here, which is really cool. It transports us to like a new arena where all my attacks do more damage and have better cooldowns. I think there are only 2 of them that have domains. I think it's the plant one and the fire one. But they may have another one that they've added. I just haven't checked. I actually have some really fun memories of me and my friend being in my domain and using Toto's Boogie Woogie ability to swap places with the enemy, or like other players that we dragged in, and just dropping them in the lava. You can make some really funny moments. Here you can see me using and struggling to use Blood against another one of the bosses. This one's based on Jogo. Honestly, he kind of beat my ass a lot. You can see how important it is to mix up swords and abilities. You can do swords, you can do melee, or you can do curses, or any combination of them. But mixing them up is really what makes the game fun. Everyone can have their own fighting style. This is also one of those games where it's obviously better with friends. You can fight each other and do more PvP. If you join the Discord, I think there'll be people there looking to play. I know they're looking to add more modes to this game, so you know, in the future, hopefully you won't need to like find someone. The reason I decided to make a video on this game is because I only recently found out it even, you know, was getting support again. I played it like months back, and then I think at the end of the last year, or I guess it was a full year from now, it just stopped getting updated, and apparently the owner just started working on another game, but he handed off development and game management to another one of the developers. I actually talked to this developer a good amount in the Discord. Always seems super excited to be working on it and just really enjoyed the game. So it's nice to see someone who actually cares in charge. You can see some of the stuff he's planning for the future. I'll show some sneaks right here, but he's actually going to fully revamp the game, which is nice because it's not really up to snuff, especially with a lot of the, you know, the other games are giving better competition now. Here's some of the stuff he's working on. I know they got like a whole team and everything now, but you know, it's, I don't want to sound like you know, a little too rude, but he's remaking a lot of the stuff that is in the game because honestly, I think he's just better at developing than the last guy that was in charge. So like a lot of his models are just better looking than anything currently in the game, which is why everything needs a revamp to begin with. Honestly, I already like this game a lot, but seeing like the future, I know this is going to be like one of the best JJK games on Roblox. And I mean, the competition's like Grand Kaisen, we all know how that turned out. So, you know, obviously they're doing the revamp, which I said, so follow if you want to see what that is. I'm probably going to release a video covering it when it, you know, when it happens. And I think that's it for the video, so don't forget to like and subscribe if you did enjoy it, or, you know, just want to see more info or more games covered, you know. I'm not really used to covering games that are already out, so it's kind of weird. It was really hard to get footage for a game that I've like hit max level in, so I don't know. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. Leave feedback if you know any ideas or, you know, criticism that I can improve on. And if you're still watching, thanks for the watch time. I'm so close to 1,000, so hopefully I hit that soon. I basically just need watch time to reach monetization, which is like obviously the big milestone everyone's aiming for. So I really appreciate you guys being here, and I'm definitely not just talking to get that watch time I mentioned. So thanks. Okay, bye.